Welcome, everybody. This is Nhyira Solutions again, and I am Tony. Today, we are going to keep it simple, just like every day. Okay, we are going to fix broken or corrupt pen drives that are not showing or working anymore on your computer. So, let me show you mine here. I have this pen drive here, and all of a sudden, it's not working again. The size and everything is not showing. It was working perfectly, but all of a sudden it has broken down. It's not working. So I know some of you guys have a lot of pen drives that has these problems, okay? And together we are going to fix it. This is 100% way. I mean, the best way to fix broken pen drives that are not showing or that are not working anymore. Okay, so as you can see, when I try to open it, it says please insert a disk into USB disk, but it was working perfectly. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the problem that we are going to fix today. Don't throw or don't discard those pen drives. Just watch this tutorial. I'm going to give you a few lines of code, and you use those codes to fix this problem. I guarantee you that this is the best way to fix broken pen drives or pen drives that are not showing on your computer. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's get to it. So over here we are going to use what we call CMD, okay, command prompt. That's what we are going to do. I know most of you are familiar with command prompt, that's CMD. So let's get to it. So over here you come to your start menu, you click on the start, you right click on your start menu, and over here it says Windows PowerShell. This is the same as CMD, but I know most of you you will not be having this Windows PowerShell on your machine, so I'm not going to use this one. Let's use the normal CMD. So to get the normal CMD, I think this is on Windows 10. If you are using Windows 10, it is going to be Windows PowerShell. That's the upgraded version of Windows 10. You are going to get the Windows PowerShell. But those of you with Windows 8, Windows 7, it is going to be CMD. That's command prompt. So to get the command prompt on upgraded Windows 10, just press and hold your Windows and Windows key and R. So Windows key and R, you are going to get this pop-up. Then you type in CMD. You see what I'm doing here? You type in CMD and you click OK. So you are going to get this dark console over here. This is the CMD that we are talking about, okay? So I know most of you are familiar with it. So just to make sure you see everything that is happening here, let me divide my screen into two so that you can see everything that happens to the pen drive as we follow the process. Okay, so you come here on the CMD console, you type diskpart, DISKPART, no space. Okay, just follow the process, follow my lead, and make sure you don't mess things up, because these are lines of code, and seriously, if you mess things up, you are going to destroy your pen drive. Okay, all right, so this part, and you press enter. This pop-up will come, and of course you click on yes. It will open another console, so you close the old one and you work with the new CMD window that's just opened. Okay, so you see we have this part here, this part that we typed. You see we have it here. So until you see this part here, don't type these lines of code that I'm about to show you. Until you see this part here, don't type anything. I hope you get me. All right, so what are we going to do next? We want to list. You see we have our hard drive here as well as our pen drive here. So we are going to connect the command prompt to the pen drive so that we can work on it. Okay, so we are going to list all the drives that has been connected to the computer. We are going to list all the hard drives that has been connected to the computer. So the code for that is list disk. You are going to list all the disk on the computer. Then you press enter. You see we have disk 0 and disk 1. The disk 0, when you come here, we have 931 gigabyte. That is um uh, 1 terabyte. You get it? That's the size for my hard drive, and that is not what we are going to work on. We are going to work on the disk 1, which says 14 GB, which is the normal size for the pen drive, which is 16 GB. So you see, the pen drive was supposed to work because the size and everything is showing here, but over here it is showing empty, nothing is here. So that's what we are going to fix. Okay, so we are going to select the disk 1 because the disk 1 is our pen drive, so we are going to select it. Yours might be different because maybe you have 2 or 3 pen drives connected, so yours might be some disk 2 or disk 1 or anything. Make sure you know the size of your pen drive so that you can track it over here and connect it accordingly, because if you don't connect it accordingly, you are going to mess up your other hard drives or other pen drive that has been connected. Okay, so I recommend that you remove any other pen drive that is connected and you connect the one that you are working on. Okay, thank you. Let's continue. So you type select disk, select disk 1, that is the pen drive, so select disk 1. So you see, after pressing enter, you see this disk 1 is now the selected disk. So command prompt has selected our pen drive for us. So now what are you going to do? We are going to clean the pen drive. We are going to clear everything. Okay, we are going to clear everything so that anything, maybe it might be a virus that attacked us, we can clear it once and for all. So you type clean, you see clean, and you press enter. You press enter and you wait for it. Okay, you wait for it. It says this part succeeded in cleaning the disk. This part succeeded in cleaning the disk. So this disk has been cleaned. All right, let's move on. So we create a partition. Okay, so create partition primary. So it's a primary partition that we are creating on the pen drive. Okay, so create primary partition. So we press enter and it says this part succeeded in creating the specified partition. Okay, so now we've created a partition. Let's select the partition that we just created so we can work on it. Okay, so you select active, you press enter and it says this part mark the current partition as active. So we have made the partition that we just created active. What are you going to do next? We are going to format it. Okay, we are going to format it so that we are going to get our original size of the pen drive that was corrupted. We are going to get it back. So by formatting it, we are going to recover the volume of the pen drive that was lost. Okay, the volume of the pen drive that was lost, we are going to format it to recover those volume. Okay, so you see, still the size and everything is not back yet. Don't worry, let's format it and see what happens. So type in this lines of code to format the pen drive inside the CMD console, just as we have done here, and let's see what happens. So you type format FS means file system. So what's the type of file system that we are going to format to? So we type format file system equals, you see, we have NTFS, and we have FAT32. So this is a pen drive, so I recommend I use FAT32. So format FS equals FAT32. You give it a space and you type quick. When you don't add the quick, the formatting will take a lot of time and you might not like it. So make sure you add the quick so that the formatting will be very quick and very smooth for you. So format FS FAT32 space quick, then you press enter. So 0% completed. Let's wait and see. Nice. So now see, our pen drive is back. You get it? Our pen drive is now back. You see the volume is is now here. We can see the size 14.6, free of 14.6. It means it is now empty and the volume and everything is here. All right, so now we have fixed our pen drive, but we are not done yet. Okay, let's close the CMD so that everything will work fine on our end. So you type exit here, then you press enter, then you exit the CMD. Okay, all right, so now our pen drive is back. Our pen drive is now back. Let me double click on it and see. Nice. You see, now everything is working perfectly. Let's try copying something into it and see if it's going to work. Okay, I have this movie here. Let me copy this one. Let me copy this movie. Okay, let me go back to the pen drive. Let me go back here. Paste. You see, it's working perfectly. It's working perfectly. Now our pen drive is back, and it's just as new as we bought it before. Okay, everything is now perfect, and you see the file that I just copied is here. Let me open it. Okay, let me go back again. Open the hard drive, the pen drive, sorry. Okay, nice, it's working.
Hey guys,
so this is all for today. Use this process to fix your broken pen drives, and I guarantee you that this is the best way to fix it. This is Tony, and here is Nhyira Solutions. Bye bye.